Welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters. We'll dive into fascinating topics, share inspiring stories. We're going to share our thoughts and explore new ideas. Me and you. Get ready for 30 minutes of fun, learning, and connection. Who's ready to chat? And we are live. A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone watching this show and those who are going to watch it on a replay. My name is Patricia Peters, and I am the host on Chat with Pat. Let me tell you something about myself. I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a neighbor, and I am a friend. I am also a digital entrepreneur. But before that, I was a teacher. I was a nanny. I was a teacher. I was a banker for 17 years. And then I became the lead trainer for a major green energy company. And now I am a full-time digital entrepreneur. So much said about me. I have a gorgeous lady on screen, and I will tell you a little bit about her that I gather. Meet Lorna Bayamonte, a heartfelt entrepreneur with a passion for life. Deep in the heart of Texas, Lorna is making waves as a dedicated digital business owner. With a spirit that radiates kindness, determination, and warmth, she embodies the balance between hard work and enjoying the beauty of life. Lorna's journey is defined by her strong work ethic and passion for excellence. As a professional at Instruments Inc., she brings skill, precision, and commitment to everything she does. But beyond her career, she has embraced the digital business space, carving out a future filled with possibilities, freedom, and success. Her love for nature, connection, and quality time with friends and family is what fuels her ambition. She understands that life is meant to be lived fully, and she is creating a path that allows her to do just that. With kindness at her core and a vision for thriving future, Lorna is building something remarkable, not just for herself, but for those she loves. She's a wife and a mom as well, guys. She is not just working, she's growing, evolving, and thriving, and her journey is just beginning. With that being said, Lorna, I want to say thank you for being on Chat with Pat. I am so honored to have you in my presence. And take it away, girl. Tell us something about yourself.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so honored also to be here. And yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. To followers of Pat, I hope you'll enjoy this. And so I'm Lorna, a wife, a mom, and a stepmom, and a grandma to two beautiful kids from my stepdaughter.
Mm.
I'm originally from the Philippines, and I'm residing here now in Texas. And I'm a proud digital business owner. And by the way, I'm part-time online shopper. It's
Nice, very
fine.
nice.
It's fine. Yeah. So I'm
All
a
right.
part-time shopper. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
what I do. Okay.
Nice, very nice. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Lorna. So let's ask people. Let me ask you a question. How is the weather in Texas? Let the New Yorkers know how is the weather in Texas.
It's getting warmer right now.
Mm,
It's been raining like 2 days ago. So
right. We've been
the
having
weather
rain
right now
here.
is yeah, so yeah.
So, are you planting a garden?
No, I'm not a green thumb person.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's bad, but I like plants. I like vegetables. Yeah,
Mm.
but I'm
I
not a
have a
green thumb.
very green thumb.
Yeah. Lucky
Everything I
you.
plant grows. Everything I plant grows. They just listen to me and they start to run vines and they grow
Lucky
leaves. And,
you.
yeah.
Ah, lucky
Yes,
you.
I am so great. I never knew. Well, as a young girl growing up, I love flowers. We have all kinds of plants in our yards, and we used to bring the seashell from the seashore, and we used to
Mhm.
decorate the yards. And we take the old car tires, and my brothers will turn them up and put designs on them. So we
Oh,
put those
nice.
pots and fill them with molds, and we plant
Yes.
all the crotons and all kinds of plants. So
Oh
the
my
yard
gosh,
looks
that's so
beautiful. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
and
so
I
nice.
never knew that I can plant a garden until I get here in America.
No,
Yes.
I did that also. I did that also when I was in the Philippines. My house around it was like a jungle, but I
Uh-huh.
didn't know that when I came here in the US, everything I planted died, so I don't know.
Oh no,
And
we
then
gotta
my
pray. We gotta pray for those hands.
yeah, yeah,
All right. So, all right, that's nice to break the ice, right? How you feeling
yeah.
now? Good. So, your first question is, what inspired you to get into this digital space, this online business? What inspires you?
So the first thing that made me come to think of the digital or for a side hustle was because of this retirement age. I'm
Ah,
already where it's like I'm thinking like what will happen now because it's not forever that we will be working. Anytime soon we'll be retiring, yeah, because of age. And then
yeah.
yeah, so I said the cost of living are going up and then uh
You're on a fixed income, right? Yeah. Oh, yes.
yes, yeah.
Mhm.
So a friend introduced me this business, and then I told him that because they're a couple, I told them that you're doing a scam. Yeah, and then they keep telling me about the business, and I told them it's pyramiding. That's not good.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then they
yeah.
keep telling me, and then I saw it on Facebook that they're posting their checks, they're posting their tax
Hmm.
refund, and then so I asked them, what's the how is this?
Hmm.
And so I got interested. I researched about it. It's legitimate. That's why I
Yes,
entered the business because it's legitimate with with
I love it.
global. So said, oh my
Yes.
gosh, you cannot scam people around the world. So I know it is legitimate.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, that's how I entered this business because you know when you want to go into business, you want to do a high
Mhm.
side hustle, you should check it out first that it's
Do your
legitimate.
diligence, you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do your due diligence. So that's what I
Mhm.
did, and that's how I entered this business.
That's amazing. That's great. You know, guys, you listen to Lorna, right? Everybody who came into this business was skeptical and they have doubts and they have fear.
Right, right.
And this business is legit. I can tell you
Yes.
100%. When I started the business, I didn't even do my diligence due. I was
Oh,
desperate. I was just saw coach's ad. She won me over, and I just dive headfirst in there. I
ah,
didn't dive headfirst. I dove my whole body in there, and she probably smiled and said, "Oh my God, this lady didn't ask any question, and she joined the
oh,
business."
oh my God.
I was
Really?
an easy target. Yes, so just like Lorna, if you guys are feeling that way, don't be, because this business is legit, it's taxable, and it is registered, right?
Yes,
Like I
yes, yes.
registered my business with the local county. I
Yeah.
registered my business, notarized it with New York State, and
All
I
right.
have a business account. So because I'm too old to go to jail, guys.
I know.
Do everything that's perfect and right in the eyes of humanity and in the eyes of God.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yes, so just like Lorna, if you are feeling that way, it's okay. It's okay to question stuff, right? Anything you
Yeah.
do in life, you have to question. You're not going to see something hot and go hold it, right? It'll burn you.
Yeah.
So you have to
Yeah.
test it first.
Yeah. That's what I did.
Yeah, very good. So I'm glad. And she mentioned something about her social security. Guys, this business will secure your future, right? Financially.
Yes.
You're going to live in financial freedom, living and enjoying your golden years. You know why? Because the fixed income when you're on social security, she's retired, right? When you're on social security, you have a fixed income, what,
Right.
$700 a month? If you're renting or you have a mortgage still, that wouldn't do
Yeah.
anything for the month. So
No.
even though you're retired, right, still seek a side hustle, still do
That's right.
something on the side so that you can enjoy the one life you have, because that's what this business does. It gives you leverage, freedom, and financial security. All right. Lorna, you did a good job. I am so proud to have you in this business. So, your next question is, how do you stay motivated and creative when working on digital projects?
So I stay motivated and creative with the digital products because of the challenges, especially when you're juggling your life, your
Mm-hmm,
family, your work, your personal growth.
mm-hmm,
So uh, I always reconnect with my why.
Right.
Always remind myself why I started this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. No, no, no. I set small wins. I celebrate the small wins, even if I just started it,
Mm-hmm.
because um, they, they, the momentum that you started it, your
Mm-hmm.
creative, your effort, you
Mm-hmm.
started the creation. So
Mm-hmm.
you have the effort, and we celebrate the small progress. Surround yourself with
Like-minded
like-minded
people.
people. Yes, there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot that we can
Right.
do with this. Yes. So,
Yes.
you know, and
Very
then,
good. Very good.
and
I
then
know
I have
there's
to,
so many ways to stay motivated in this business,
yeah,
right?
I have to stay curious also. Like, what
Yes.
does it do to me? Yeah, it helps
Mm-hmm.
a lot. So it helps me a lot to grow as a person also. That's why I love this business, because it has motivated me. I've grown so far. So uh, I did a lot on myself that
Mm-hmm.
I have never thought that I will do this before. Like
Mm-hmm.
speaking right here, I cannot talk before. I was so nervous. I cannot. Yeah, and then when they ask me a question, I will just answer in one, just one
Syllable one
word.
word.
Yeah, it's either yes or no, and that's it.
Uh-huh. But look at you now. Look at you now. You're emphasizing and expressing and you're sharing, and that's great because you develop personal growth in
Yeah,
this business. You become so motivated. It helps you to develop personally your own self, and you're amazed how you have developed and how you've changed and how you've grown and how so many things you've learned, right? Because you live
yeah.
so many years in your life and you haven't learned what a mindset is,
I know. Oh
and you
my
didn't
gosh.
learn how to structure your life, how to plan it, what to
Oh
do,
yeah,
what to
that's
do. In this business, it teaches you all of that,
yeah, that's true.
right? Like
Yeah.
everybody who come on the show, I tell them I follow the CIC process. In the morning, I wake up with clarity. Like
Uh-huh.
this morning, I wake up, there was a pile of clothes on my bed because every day I'm doing interviews and I've
Yeah.
changed like 50 different clothing outfits.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I did so many interviews. I changed different outfits, so I just throw them on the bed because I have spare room, right? So I throw them on the bed. Now it piles up. So I wake up this morning and I take care of all of it and I clean up the house, you know. So I wake up with
Oh,
clarity, you know. I wake up
yeah.
with clarity and I do it with intention because I want to feel good about myself.
Yeah.
They said if you want to be successful in life, right? The
Yeah.
first thing you need to start is by making your bed. Make your bed every morning,
Oh yeah, I heard
and
that.
that
I
will
heard.
motivate you to be successful,
Yeah, that's
right?
true. Yeah.
So for people who are not making their bed, start making your bed because that's where success starts. Making your bed every day will motivate you and sets your day perfectly fine, right?
Yes.
Because you
Yes.
wake up with that inspiration and you feel lifted and motivated and you feel accomplished that you did something for yourself. You make your bed, right? So start
That's
there, guys. Start there. So, and you do it with intention, right? You wake up with clarity, you do it with intention, and then you do it consistently. You do it every day,
yeah, yeah, that's true.
and that's what keep us motivated when you do things consistently. If you do things today, you know, have you ever heard people say about Christians, they're one day Christians, they only go once upon a time at church, right? They're one day Christians, right? No, if you're a child of God, you need to go consistently. You have to be in the presence of God consistently. And if you have friends, you have to reach up consistently, and your friendship grows stronger, right? As a family, that prays together, stays together, they do it
Yes.
consistently, right? So
Yeah.
there's so many things that we need to do in our lives. You can't have do something one day today and then next month you expect to have a result, right? It's not going to happen. So whatever you do, follow the CIC process: clarity, intentions, and consistency.
Let me
All right.
write it down. Yeah, that's nice. C I
CIC. Uh-huh.
C. Clarity, the last one.
Consistency. And the middle one is intentions.
Consistency. Nice.
Mhm. All right. So you're doing good so far. I'm impressed. Your next question is, how do you like to approach learning about new technology or trends in the industry?
Oh, so the first thing that I will do is if the to learn more is
Mm-hmm.
I need to be curious, but
Mm-hmm.
not pressured. But not pressured. So I have to. The mindset makes the learning. Our mindset makes the um,
Much more
learning
easier.
experience exciting, yes,
Mm-hmm.
and not overwhelming. So what I do is I need to be curious, like how can I how can I use this in the business
Mm-hmm.
or in myself.
Right.
So that's how curiosity is one of my motives, like that motivates me
All
everything I
right.
see. Yeah, because when I'm reading about I see all this in my email, all
Mm-hmm.
this
Podcasts, all the
yeah,
positive
about
things.
business coming
Yes.
in, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's either I skim it or I just read a little bit, and if it
Right.
interests me, I
Mm-hmm.
like to read further. I go deeper, so that's how I make myself curious and to learn more.
That's great. I'll tell
Yeah.
you something. In this
Okay.
industry, we have so much resources
Yes,
that
that's
we
true.
don't even have to think anymore. Everything
Yeah.
is at our fingertips, right?
Yeah.
You want to write
Yeah.
something, you have so much formats and so much avenues to seek and do these things. For example, people are using ChatGPT, they're using Copilot, they're using Nova, they're using Meta AI, they're using 10 different thousand different ChatGPTs, right?
I know.
Anything you want to learn, anything you want to know, any questions you have, you ask AI. It is a digital age we're living in now, right? And
Yeah.
and we have to take advantage. Lorna, has it ever occurred to you that as we get older, there's so much still to be learned, right? And do you feel like stifled, like, oh my God, I'm getting old, but I want to learn all these things?
I know. It's overwhelming.
Like I was like, why all of this technology wasn't there when I was a kid, when I
I
was
know.
younger, right? Why now? I'm getting old. Now I feel like I'm overtaxing myself by learning all these things and want to know more and want to learn more. And you talk about a mindset. I tell you, your mindset is like a parachute. If you keep
Yeah,
it
that's so.
closed, if you keep it closed, it will not work. You can't jump
Yeah.
off a plane with a closed parachute, right? You know the end result, what's going to be. So if
Yeah.
you have an open mindset, it's like an open parachute. It will take you to your destination. It'll take you to landing, to safety, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So you always have to have an open mindset in this business to learn and be ready to be teachable and have this open mindset that you're willing to learn more and more because all we want in life is to know more, to learn more. We have to have that desire, not to be rich alone, but to
I
educate
know.
ourselves, feed our mindset, be plugged in, stay plugged in because there is so much to learn. I've learned so many things from my kids going to school. All the things they learn in America, I didn't learn all of that growing up in Guyana, right? So I have an open mindset and I listen and I learn and I educate myself. And the kids are like, oh my God, mom, it's so, thank God we go to school in America. We're teaching you so much stuff.
That's
Yes,
very nice.
yes, and one of my daughters is a therapist, and every time I talk to her, I think I'm having a therapy session with her. Yeah, so it's good to listen and learn and rather than keep talking all the time, it's nice to listen
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's true. We
and
learn
hear.
from
Yeah,
listening.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's good. You talk about the mindset, and there's so much ways and means how to learn in this industry. We have to keep up with the trends and all the technologies, right? But even though all of these things are happening around us, if you want to start this business, you don't have to be computer savvy,
I know.
right?
Yes.
You
Yes.
don't have to be. When I started working at the bank, I did not even know how to move the mouse on a computer, right? So
That's true.
Yeah. So I'm looking back now and I was like, you son of a mouse, give me trouble when I started. And now I'm mastering the mouse, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
there's nothing too hard. We're human beings. We were designed to learn, to grow, to develop, to be prosperous, to be productive, to be successful. And
Yes.
that's what God made us. He made us with a purpose and
Yes.
a plan, right? So
Yeah.
don't sell yourself short and say you're not capable. You don't have the qualities. You don't have the knowledge. Stop it. You are intelligent. You know why? God made you that way. So don't belittle
Yes.
yourself. Right, Lorna?
Yes, very much. Yes, yes, I agree.
All right. So your next question is, how do you balance work and relaxation when working in a fast-paced digital environment?
Oh, wow. It's about energy and intention. So I
Mhm,
work with rhythms, not rigid schedules. I do have the rigid schedule because I'm part time. So when I wake up in the morning, I work 5 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. So I always wake up 3 o'clock, and then in that time, I do my a little bit of a workout for my body to wake it up, and
mhm,
then I do my a little bit of thankfulness, the grateful to be
mhm,
grateful
mhm.
for yesterday and today and whatever. I'm
Right,
just
right.
do my gratefulness, and then all these things, and then I do my post in the morning before going to work. So it's
Mm.
not rigid. It's like it's all planned.
Plan, all planned. So you have a
Yeah,
structure. You have a
yeah,
structure.
yeah. So, and then I set boundaries. So it's when it's turn off notification. That's
Uh-huh.
it. I just stay with family and or just relax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
And yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
So
You have a
I
balance.
plan. Yeah, and then I have to plan my breaks also. Sometimes I don't have to plan the break, but when I'm having a headache already, so I
Mhm,
just go ahead and do the relaxation. I listen to music, or at the
mhm,
same time while doing some chores, I do listen to music, or I listen to podcast, or just being relaxed. So I don't have to burn out myself. I don't have to stress myself about um, doing uh, the
too much.
business, and at the same time thinking on what to post. So that's it. I just relax and just go with the flow.
And that's what
Yeah,
this business do to us. That's what this business do to us. That's the beauty of this business. It gives you time and
yeah,
work-life balance. It gives you time to stay relaxed, rejuvenate, recuperate. And because you
yes,
know what, guys, no one wants to drink from an empty cup. If you
that's
burn
true.
yourself out, you
Oh yeah,
cannot help other people, right?
that's true.
In this
That's
community we're in, we help people every day. We're helping each other. People ask us questions. We have to be there for them, right? And
right,
especially if you have people under you, you have to be there for them. So if you burn yourself out, no one can drink from an empty cup. You cannot do that. So plan yourself. Well, as I say, cut your coat according to your cloth, right? So
right.
plan yourself, have a structure, what you're going to do from this time to that time, what you're going to do from this time to that time, and organize your day. Reshuffle your stuff and find time for yourself. Lorna does it beautifully. She find time for gratitude, giving God thanks. She find time to relax. She find time to do all her stuff in order, right? So
Yeah,
when you come into this business, don't feel that you're going to be overwhelmed and you're going to be, oh my God, I have to do this and I have to do that. I have to no, work at your own
yes,
pace, take your time, breathe. Sometimes you walk away from your computer, you come
that's
back
true.
and you refresh, rejuvenate, and come back, right?
That's
Nobody,
true. Yes,
nobody's down your throat that you have to do this now, you have to do this now, right? So you are
yeah,
your own boss. You set your own schedule. You do things on your terms, right?
yeah.
Very good answer. I am so happy. Very nice. So you are on your final question, young lady. Look at that. Hmm. What are some of your favorite online resources or communities for growth and inspiration?
Oh my gosh, I love listening to our masterminds.
Ah,
Oh
M&M.
yeah,
I call it M&M. Hmm.
yes, our masterminds, and then 6A and beyond. I love. doing the replays because I cannot do the on time
Right. You do
attending.
the
Yeah,
replays.
because
Yes,
I'm
it's
at
hard.
work.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I do the replays, and when I do the replays, I like the replay because if I don't understand or I need
You
to
go
do
back.
some other work, I can just
Uh-huh.
go back. That's
Yeah.
why I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I like
Mhm.
that, and my mentorship, the community alone, it gives a lot. The whole
Beautiful.
community. Yes, like you. I'm learning right now. Yes, I'm learning
Yes.
right now, and yeah, I'm learning right now from you, and then um like here I'm talking right now, so it's good, it feels good to be
You're
to
building your
be
confidence, you're being
yes,
self-motivated, you're being inspired, you're
yes,
growing, all these beautiful things. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I like in this business.
Mhm. So for those who are watching, and we talk about communities all the time, and you're wondering, what are these women talking about? What is community, right?
Yeah.
Guys, the community we have is amazing. We have over 250,000 people doing this business, and they all have different groups that they have segments of different groups that they put them separate, right? And everybody has their own little shindig that they keep their meetings, and
True.
they reach up and they meet up, and they motivate themselves, they build their confidence, they keep have conversations like this, they have
Yes, like
interviews, right?
yes,
And everybody help each other. We have a website that every if you have a question, you post your question there. When you think one person's going to help you, a thousand people come and they all give you their own
that's true.
opinion about
Yeah,
it, right? And which
yeah,
is a beautiful thing. So there's never a dull moment here. Everyone is helping everyone, and everyone wants to see everyone prosper and be successful, and everyone is motivating everyone, and that's what I love. When I started working in the corporate world, I started the first day, they interview you, you tell you to start, you go in the office, and you left on yourself by your own.
yeah,
Nobody
yeah,
teaches you anything, nobody tell you anything, nobody. You have to fend for yourself, right?
yeah,
this
that's true.
this business is, you have a coach, you have a mentor, you have your accountability partners, you have your
Yes,
business partners here. So that is why I love this business, and it's the best business online to date, and I
yes,
can
I
vouch
agree.
for that. Yeah. Well, Laura, you graduated. You answer all your
Yes.
Because you answer all your questions, you get a bonus question.
Oh my gosh.
So the bonus question is very easy. What's one thing you're proud of accomplishing in your personal life?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot. The first
Ah,
thing
look
is
at that.
I have grown in this business. I have been motivated. I am inspired.
Hmm.
And then
Your personal life, your personal, yes. Hmm.
yeah, and then I have to with my mentors, with my
Hmm.
group, we have to do this. We have to do reels like every week for the
Uh-huh.
whole group, and that's how I love this because yeah, it's I'm growing,
Oh,
and
so
then I need
how do you guys do your reels?
we make one person will suggest let's do this emoji. You make an emoji,
Okay.
and then like because there was like 13 of us and all of us it's just a picture, and then
Oh,
we'll just
okay.
make a reel of that. You don't have to make
Nice.
you don't have to make a story. It's just your emoji,
Hmm.
your picture. Like me, like I was doing I love the business, so I have the do this in myself. I love this business, and some
Uh-huh.
of them are crying,
Uh-huh.
and that's we compile that and make it as a reel.
Oh, I love it. That's
Yeah,
nice.
and
Hmm.
then some of them we were drinking water, how you drink the water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just making we just
Fun
making
things.
yeah,
Fun things. Yeah.
yes, that's it, carousel.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Very
that's how I
nice,
love.
very nice.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
everybody who come on this show, and everybody who I interviewed, everybody has beautiful stories. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a why, and why they joined this business, and how they're progressing, and how they're making money, and how they're enjoying. It gives them the freedom, the leverage time to spend quality time with their loved ones, and everyone is enjoying this business. Everyone is happy. And
Yes.
that by itself is a great accomplishment. When you have work-life balance, when you spend quality time with your loved ones, when you self-develop, when you have self-growth and you elevate yourself every day. Listen, I lived 54 years of my life. I thought I knew everything. I thought I've learned a lot already. Absolutely
Oh,
not. When I get
oh,
here,
it's true.
I've learned so much. I've developed so much. I've gained confidence. I've gained so much motivation. I've transformed my mindset. I taught myself to have patience. Something that I'm a person like this. I shared the other day. If I get ready and I have to head out of the house in 1 minute, I'm gone. I don't think to wait for anyone. Right? That's one of my pet peeves. But this business taught me how to have patience, which is virtue, right?
Yeah.
And I am grateful for this business. I'm thankful that I found this business and it has transformed my whole mindset. And
Yeah.
for those of you who are looking, so I always ask my interviewees that for the people on the sidelines who
Yeah.
don't know what to do in their life, they're fed up, they're tired, they're exhausted, they're overwhelmed. Cost of living is this high, and
I
their paycheck is this little, right? And their expense is massive, and their family are growing, and the kids are going to college, and there is no money. The country is getting hard. Life is getting tough.
that's
And
not
this is a platform where we can invite them to start something on the side. Can you invite them, Lorna? Can you invite those people who are on the fence and having a difficult time in life that they can
yeah.
come here and see progress as well?
Okay, so hello there to all the people that are listening to us right now and to those who are going to watch the replay later. Sorry.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so power your dreams. Turn them into reality. Your
Mm-hmm.
dreams are your future waiting to be created.
Mm-hmm.
But dreams don't work unless you do. So push past your fears,
Mm-hmm.
fuel your vision into action. So come now and see us, or come and join us, and or send a message to Miss Patricia here, and to me also if you
Or
want some.
Lorna,
Yeah.
yes. Our
Yeah.
website is there. Yep.
and then and then you are not alone. This is a big community, so you don't feel left alone.
Mhm.
We will be helping you as the
Every step
others
of the
ahead
way.
of us had
Mhm.
helped us. So come and be curious and see what we are doing. So
Yes, very good, very good. Come and feast, guys. The
yeah.
platter is full, right? Come in and feast. We're inviting you to the party. All right.
Yes.
I'll tell
Yes.
you one thing, Laura, thank you so much for inviting people. You can't have a $1 million dream with a minimum paycheck, right?
That's
You
true.
cannot have a $1 million dream with a minimum paycheck. It's not going to happen. So if
That's
you
true.
think you're gonna get rich with your $300-400 a week, it's not gonna happen. That's a life of mediocrity. You're living paycheck after paycheck. Been there, done that. Don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired of building people's empire. I'm tired of waking up to alarms. Every Sunday night, I'm dreading to wake up and to go to work Monday morning. I love what I do. I enjoy it. But that feeling of getting up in the morning to go
Yeah.
work for someone else scares the hell
Yeah.
out of me, right? Especially on winter days, long drives, stuck in
Yeah.
traffic. I don't want to
Yeah.
do that anymore, guys. I want to be my own boss. And that is why I chose this business. Why? It is going to leave a legacy for my children. When I'm
That's
dead
true.
and gone, it's going to leave a legacy. I'm setting a platform where my kids will inherit and enjoy the benefits of this business, even if I'm not around. So if you too have your kids and you want to leave them a legacy, think about your life right now. How many years have you worked? How many
Yeah.
years
That's
are you planning to work in the future? Have you have enough money in your account for you to enjoy your golden years and to take care of your kids' college fees and funds and whatever the situation may be, cars, whatever they will need in the future? Do you have that income to fortify them. If you don't, then think twice. We're inviting you. Look at my website. Look at Lorna's website. She's in Texas. For people who are watching in Texas right now, this is your chance to take one bold step forward. Why? Because there's only rewards and results. If you stay
Yes.
where you are, you're stagnant. You're not going to grow. You're not going to develop. You're not going to gain anything. All you're going to do, continue living that mediocre life, especially if you're an immigrant. You left one country and come to another, not to
I know.
survive, but to start living. And now is your time to start living. With that
Yes.
being said, I want to say thank you to Lorna for gracing my presence today. Lorna, I really appreciate your presence and I enjoyed your interview. Thank you so much. And I always like to close my program by saying, if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. And with that, we wish you all a good night. Don't,
Yeah.
don't leave, Laura. I'll talk to you just now. Yeah, let me just end this. Have a good night, everybody.